And let's go shopping starting today. Another hashtag silly videos that we love. Guys, there's so much to show you. Last time I recorded this video before a trip, and since I'm traveling again, I'm making another video. That was helpful since I know what I've shown and what I haven't. We still have more to present. Saya, a little bit of airing, a bag I bought on this last trip that I think you'll really like, and it's a bit more of chin. You'll like it. Let's go. I'll save airing for last since it's for kids and not everyone has a baby boy, so it might not interest everyone. I'll start with the outfit since I know that's your favorite. There's a lot to show. Oops, the bag fell. Let me grab it. Well, starting with this little shirt from Rainer, which is so cute and made of cotton. I love these t-shirts that Rainer releases. They always have some detail and they're not just printed. I end up putting together some outfits with a phrase, which is the kind of print I like and think is cool, but I realize that in real life it's hard for me to actually wear them. I prefer things with detail, and this one is just adorable. Everything I have, any photo I've already tried on, I can leave here for you. I told Bianca to set it aside, but this blouse is gorgeous and comes as a set. I paired it with some shorts. It's the best thing from Rainer. If I have the link, I'll share it. The golden belt looks perfect. All in off-white, matching this blouse and sneakers perfectly. It's an all-beige sneaker inspired by Adidas. It's the Samba that Rainer has. I should be in the picture with him. What a beautiful sneaker. Also, I'll leave the link for you because, in fact, it looks stylish with every outfit and it matches perfectly. And it doesn't stand out too much because the color, is very neutral. This one is my Peruvian cotton from C&A, always. I'm always getting a replacement, both me and Nito. And honestly, I got it for the whole family. It was like that pyramid thing, where you get your family and everyone starts using it, keeps using it, keeps using it. But honestly, I started using it, then I got Nito to use it, then my mom, then my dad and my brother, and then Nito's family started using it too. My sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and niece are all using it now for Christmas. They gave it to my father-in-law, not me, and he loved it. He already has about 3, so that's how things are. This is a very serious pyramid scheme that's happening because, guys, all the time, I was looking for a cotton t-shirt that didn't have elastane and wasn't too thin. And then when I finally found one without elastane, they were thin. So it was always like that. The so-called podrinha, which people call podrinha, has this worn-out effect, but I didn't want another podrinha. I wanted a top-quality one, and this one was the 10 out of 10 that I found. It's really good. Who else has joined this pyramid scheme? Comment with your colors. I have all of them, including the one under this jacket, also from Erin and brand new. I'm not sure if I showed this in the last video, but I wore it on my recent trip with the bag I recorded. I'll share a photo of me in the outfit and jacket. What do you think? This is the K, which comes in many colors there, but I have the white one, I have the off-white one, and this one is a bit more cream. And it's funny because the white and the off-white would work. I have one that matches even better. With several colors, I always find the ideal one that really fits. So, for example, with brown, I have 2 shades, a darker brown and a lighter brown. Sometimes I think I'm going to wear the lighter one with a jacket, but then when I try it on, the darker brown works better. So it's nice to have that variety. Don't start with all of them. Start with the white one, the black one, but later you'll see that you'll be hooked in getting more people around you into it too. Well, speaking of C&A, I found these beautiful pants in a beautiful color because I'm really picky with jeans. It might have been size 34. I liked it so much that I kept trying it on and eventually cut it with scissors. Oh, guys, since I'm going to travel, I went to the seamstress to take 2 pairs of pants, right? I really want to buy a sewing machine so I can do things myself. And then she said that she teaches classes and that in 2 days, 2 lessons, she can teach me how to hem. And I'm really interested in learning, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. She told me to wait and try the machine before buying it. I then told my helper I wanted to buy a machine and take classes. She said, Rita, you might be good at this because you have the courage to use scissors on your own hands. I said, well, I don't know if I'm brave, maybe just irresponsible, not courageous. Guys, I cut everything crooked. I'm not even that detail-oriented. I measure things roughly just to have an idea so the piece doesn't end up too short, but when it comes to cutting, it's a disappointment, and even so, I'm still there cutting my clothes. Once I get my sewing machine and take classes, I'll share everything. It seems so therapeutic. Hope I enjoy it. This C&A shirt was a hit, so what happened? I recorded a try-on at C&A with a pair of white pants. It looks so beautiful. I'll leave this little picture here for you. And it was quite a hit at the time. But then the other day I went to record a video and I was wearing it at home because I think I was going to record with another piece. It wasn't even the outfit I was going out in. And then I recorded a huge shopping haul video and people only wanted to know about the blouse I was wearing, which was this shirt. And I know that it was a big hit. It's really cute. I really like this effect of a white shirt striped with blue that I have. one from Renner, which I wear a lot, and I've already created several looks with it. I always talk about it here on the channel, but this one has a linen effect, so it has more of a summer vibe. It looks really cool with linen shorts, linen pants, with sandals anyway. It's not as formal as the other one. I've even put together some dressy beach looks with it, but this one fits the vibe even more. The fabric really gives off that vibe. It's super cute. So this one is a little find. From the last try-ons I did, I really liked it. I have to say though, I had an issue with the button because it's really eye-catching. But guys, think of a little vest that fits really well. Just look how cute it is. Look how it's fitted at the waist. You can tell the piece is going to fit well because of its cut. Some pieces aren't fitted at the waist but still look good. Pieces with a good design usually fit and suit the body better. This vest is just adorable. I don't recall what I tried with it in the fitting room, maybe black pants, but I'll check. I'll look through my history since some items are recent and others aren't. This one's really cute, but it's a delicate blouse, so I'm not sure I'll wear it. That's why I say, let's focus on what we're sure about. From the moment I tried it on, I said, wow, what a beautiful little blouse. I really want to get it, but will I actually wear it? And I already know how it goes. I can already picture myself buying something, and then when it's time to wear it, I find it too delicate. And that's what happened with this blouse. I think it's beautiful. I still want to wear it, but I'm finding it a little too delicate for me. If I'm not mistaken, I saw a white version on the website, but it wasn't available at the Sorocaba store. It looks beautiful with the white base. On the day I took the photo that I'm going to show you, I was wearing these white pants that I'm going to talk about, which I even grabbed. Either they're in this video or in the other one. Oh, they're in this one. Check out these Rainer pants. They're great. They include a belt, but I remove it since I don't like its style. That's not an issue though. If you like the belt, use it. There are multiple colors. The pants fit well and looked great with several tops. Today, I took advantage because sometimes there aren't many tops to show, and other times there are more pants. Recently, during one pickup, I found only pants, and during another fitting pickup, I found only tops. I used these white pants to style 6 or 7 new tops Heiner got, all with the same pants. They're really versatile. Sometimes, if you find good white pants, shorts, or a skirt. A simple white piece that's perfect for days when you don't know what to wear. Put on that white basic piece with that beautiful top and it'll look great. That white pair of pants with that gorgeous vest will look great and you'll be well dressed because it naturally gives off a sophisticated and elegant vibe effortlessly. I picked out this top and these pants, which I'll show you. Here's another look. I'll skip ahead since this only works with white too. There's not much you can do with this one. You could wear it with jeans, but in my opinion, white looks much more harmonious. It's a polo shirt from Riacho. This polo is really cute, and polo shirts are really in style right now, you know? One thing I found funny is that as soon as something becomes fashionable, it starts to make sense to us, and then you think, wow, how did I live so many years without a polo shirt, without a vest? I remember when vests started coming back into fashion, we weren't wearing this kind of tailored vest yet. I showed it to you here on Pretino. Then came the crochet ones and several other types. But anyway, we didn't wear this kind of tank top, right? And I always say, to look well-dressed in summer, swap your basic lycra bikini tank top for a vest. It's chic, stylish, and still keeps your arms out. So we lived so many years without vests, so it's okay. Now polo shirts are coming into our wardrobe in full force. Seriously, get ready to be shocked. I'm recording this the day before my birthday, January 21st, so it's almost here. I've noticed winter items and mid-season pieces arriving at Reiner already. Although it won't be a harsh winter, they plan ahead and start bringing in pieces early. The pieces must arrive well before cold weather, giving time to buy, sell, and shop. Before winter ends, they must have everything cleared out. That's how it goes. These pants are cute, and I like the black ones. If you don't have any, I wouldn't recommend them for the office. I'll give you this tip. Notice the fabric isn't a tailored cut in the usual crepe or stiff material. It's more like linen, which I really like. For sandals, I could even wear them with sandals, but it doesn't really give that office vibe. If you have, I don't know, a job interview, you know, that moment when you need to look really polished. Despite the nice tailored cut, it's not the ideal pair of pants. Well, this one, oh, it's a skirt, guys, this pair of pants. It's really this pair of pants. There was a girl, I saw a girl saying that she means to say one word, but she says another, and I'm really like that right now. But I think I've always been like this. You've known me for 5 years. I was already like this before I became a mom, but after motherhood, I got worse, and that's it. I'm always going to think one thing. I say, look at this skirt. It really reminds me of that so-called sleep dress. It has a pajama style, even though we don't sleep in pajamas. I'm not sure about the cut or fit, but it's really cute. And then, on the day in the fitting room, if I'm not mistaken, I wore it with a black and white printed t-shirt. Wow, I'm going to have to dig around to find that photo because this skirt is a little older and it looked super stylish. But I know I'm not going to wear a super printed t-shirt, so what did I find to make this cool look work? Look at this t-shirt, guys, how cute it is with embroidered flowers. I thought it was really adorable and it looks beautiful with the black base. I always say this is the kind of outfit you can wear to work on a Friday. I've never worked in a company, but I noticed that just like at school, you feel freer on Fridays. So since you always wear tailoring, I'm even going to show a super chic outfit here next. Then on Friday, you can give yourself a break. And you can still wear a neat cotton top and slightly slimmer pants. Did I put that in this video? Oh guys, this is tough because I separate a white one here and a black one there, and then I get lost about what I'm going to show here and what to show there. It's not the pants. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2, which I'll record next. You'll love it. It's a black carrot fit pant that's beautiful and more fitted. You can wear sneakers or flats, both will look nice. It's a cotton blouse, very neat. It's not as thick as Peruvian cotton, but the details make it look chic and put together. Well, I told you about the chic look, guys. This outfit really conveys professionalism, elegance, and sophistication. It's beautiful and amusing since it arrived during Renner's peak summer. I thought, wow, brown right in the middle. We're wearing brown in the heat, but still with pinstripes. It's a piece that's a bit more wintry, but when I tried it on, I didn't think it was wintry at all. I thought the pants were super nice. I don't know, they have a little cool touch on the inside. It's not polyamide, but you know when something feels really comfortable and soft, and it turned out great. Think of a beautiful outfit for you to look really stylish. This is it for you to go to an interview or, for a nice day. At your job, you can wear it with confidence. You'll be really well dressed, and that look conveys authority. Without saying a word, it's funny how our appearance says so much more than our resume. Unfortunately, because we don't get to sit down and start talking about everything we've studied, where we've been, we don't have that opportunity in our daily lives. That's why we really have to think about the image we want to convey. Just today, I was watching a video by Augusto. What's his name again? I love it. When delivering a message, I tell a joke first, then return to the main point. Flavio Augusto said top sellers aren't those who know the most, but those who show up the most, and that's true. The money is where people's attention is, so the person who has people's attention is getting richer, is prospering more, sometimes much more than someone with a lot of theory. And that's one of the tools that these people who talk a lot use, and I include myself in that. We notice attractive, well-dressed, and put-together people. If you want attention from others or yourself, your appearance matters. When you start caring for yourself, girl, you become unstoppable. You need to put effort into it all. So, these are tools, they're essential elements for the professional we want to become, for the professional and the prosperity we want to achieve for our goals. It's essential that we think about our physical appearance. I really like to talk about this, guys. I even end up going off topic in the video because, there are plenty of clothes in the store, but why wear them? How do you match them? Why is that? Why change your mindset or way of thinking? Why not combine improved self-esteem with better thoughts about yourself and the world? This is very important. I believe, thankfully, my life's results come from a process I'm interested in. It's easier for those who enjoy the topic. Most people know that or have some idea. Internet buzz suggests improvements are needed, but being interested in the subject makes it much easier. So I want, I say, a tool. I want to be that person who knows, have you heard about it? Oh, I've heard about it. I used to hear Rita talk about it. But go deeper. Look for more information about personal development because it changes lives. Moving on to a cute blouse I've paired with several outfits, and everything looks great with it. This is my favorite. It's kind of like a tank top, a muscle tee. It has this part here a little wider. It's funny because your arm stays inside. I'll leave a picture so you can see. The chubby part stays hidden in the cute part of the blouse. You're wearing a nice white tank top, and a white top always looks good. With jeans and high heels, definitely not with sandals, ballet flats, loafers, or sneakers. It's really cute. And there was another color I ended up missing out on. It wasn't a color I was totally in love with at first, but then I wanted it, and they didn't have it anymore. It's always like that, I have this habit of kind of stocking up on things. I have 4 pairs of these loafers already. I started with this one, if I'm not mistaken. Then I got the black one. I think it was right after I got both of them kind of together. And now I like them so much that I got the darker brown one too. The bag I bought is suede, and I'll show you guys. I can add it to the other videos since there are also 2 new pairs of loafers. I'll try to bring it here. Wait while I get it. I'm obsessed with shoes and forgot how many I bought. I'll show you, some are already out. I have a lot of clothes, right? So the clothes are usually taken out, but I have to invest in accessories. So I'll show you since I have video in 2 videos. Guys, I'll just give you a spoiler. But I'm going to separate a brown one for each side, a suede one for each side. Hold on and I'll show you this one, which is the one I went to get for you. Wow, the darker brown one is in the suitcase, so I'll leave it for the next video and I'll show you these sneakers since they're easy to get here. This sandal is done. I already told you how obsessed I am with the moccasin shoe. I'm not sure if this color is the best of all, even though it's a really pretty caramel. I put together some outfits, but on my last trip I took the caramel one and ended up not wearing it that much. The black one was really comfortable for me, but a follower said it hurt her foot a bit. It's not a shoe, let me get it. The other black one is stiff, not soft, but it didn't hurt and I walked a lot. Every time you guys are going to travel, you ask me for sneaker tips since it's something I really like, a super comfortable sneaker. I say, girl, you're not used to, just like me, walking 20 kilometers in a day, so there isn't a perfect shoe for these trips. Maybe there are some sneakers or another pair that's a bit more comfortable, but your feet are inevitably going to feel it. So I don't focus so much on comfortable sneakers or shoes, of course. If it hurts, I'm not taking it. I don't take any heels at all, but still your feet are going to feel it. There was a trip where we walked so much. This was before leukemia. Now we walk a little less. But Nato had a day when he said, honey, I can't walk. The soles of my feet hurt too much. That was the only time it got to that point, but I was feeling it too, just not enough to stop the trip to rest. So considering how much we walked, and we didn't take the subway on this last trip, right? Did you get the Airbnb? We got the Airbnb in really strategic places, so we wouldn't need to take the subway. Not that we have a problem with that. But it's just that you have to fold up the stroller to get in with Lakinya and take out all the stuff we put behind the stroller, under the stroller, and everything else. And since we were really well located, we managed to do everything on foot, so we walked a lot like that. Everything was 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes to come back, and I thought the shoes were really okay. And about this color here, I'm not sure if it's the best. I've used this one less, the black one a lot. The coffee brown one, which I'll show next, should be a hit since coffee brown is trending. Everything I'm taking will match it. I bought this because I got a little purse. I'm not sure if I've shown it, but I will. The chosen purse. From this last trip we took, which was Luquinia's birthday, it was this one. I did a poll between 2 beautiful ones. If I have a photo here, I'll show it to us. This little black purse is new to me and I love it, but I already have another one that's even prettier. The black color is really cute and this is the purse of the moment. It's called Icarina by Yves Saint Laurent, a small round purse. I was already eyeing it and thought it was a treasure. That's it. We traveled in October before our November trip, and I noticed that suede is going to be everywhere, with many things in that style. So it was a bag I really wanted during the whole trip, but I ended up not buying it, and I saw a lot of references, a lot of things that are going to be in style. That's why I got the bag now, and I got this one too. And I'm already going to steal from the other video, or not, I will steal, but then I'll show it to you again so we can have part 2. I got these flats at Renner, which are really cute and are already getting a lot of use, and they were working out pretty well. With the bag, I was able to wear them together. I didn't think it looked bad. This one will stand out more and be a bit lighter. It's very bold. This may not be my top color pick for you since it's more eye-catching, just like this one, which is actually more attention-grabbing than it seems. Black and darker brown are easier. Well, from Renner, I got this jumpsuit. I've even worn it already. It's super cute. You wouldn't expect much from it. It's not for very tall people because I wore it with flat sandals and a belt. But then, you know, these little shorts I recommended to you from Renner, they're the cutest thing, and they have a little golden belt. It's very subtle. The belt is just a little detail. I wore it that day. I was wearing these shorts from Renner Calhoco. I was already wearing them, and then I put my belt on the jumpsuit. It looked cute, and I've already worn it. It's a formal jumpsuit you could wear to a dinner, and it's cuter. I've worn it with black sandals during the day and thought it looked beautiful. I love this jumpsuit from Renner. We also have this blazer in butter yellow, which is really cute. I haven't worn it in real life. It's from a collection. If you shop at Renner, you'll remember it. The collection includes a blazer, carrot pants, and a small vest. The vest in butter yellow and the blazer are out, but the pants aren't yet. I'm not sure if they will be, but that happens often. Renner usually sells sets separately, not all at once. This one has a vest, which I don't have yet. I want to get it since it wasn't available when I bought mine. The vest is out, but we don't have the pants yet. It's super cute in butter yellow with a beautiful style. I'll check if I have a photo for you. So guys, I also found something that I thought was really beautiful, really well structured, nothing to criticize, only compliments. This little blouse from Renner, it has covered buttons, everything we like. Anything with this sweetheart neckline has pants from Renner. Guys, I doubt there are any, even today. I found only one pair and only in size 38 off-white is their best looking pant recently. Very wide with heavy crepe fabric. When quality is better, it's superior. I got it to show how much I loved it. I got 2 black and 2 off-white ones so I can wear one with heels and one with flats. The black one is what I wore in the try-on for you. I'm wearing it on my trip for my airport look because it turned out so cute. The pants are great quality and I made a reel on how to dress in black. Interesting. And one of the outfits was with this little top. It looked so cute. It looks like a jumpsuit. It's such beautiful pants. If I have the link, I'll leave it for you, and it turned out perfect. And you can wear this later too, with shorts, with a skirt, anyway, with other styles, but it's a different top, a tank top. It's not as simple as we usually see. It's fully lined. The stitching has lining. You know, that well-finished thing. It's funny. Recently, I mentioned getting a beautiful dress from Renner with that perfect cut that makes you wish you could have it tailored in every color. When I tried it on, I was honest about it on YouTube and Instagram. If you don't follow me yet, it's Rita Saraiva. Go follow me there. I told them the dress is beautiful and fits perfectly, but the fabric is too thin and could be thicker. I got the dress because I really liked it, but when I got here and tried to wear it, I couldn't use it. I thought it was too thin. So I feel disappointed about the quality of the piece. It doesn't have the quality I like. The fabric is key, even with beautiful stitching and great tailoring that fits you well. Even so, I thought it was very thin, and I feel like it looks simple. It doesn't have that same finish. This blouse is double layered with thick crepe and lining. It's impressive, and it's inexpensive. This dress is cheap. Remember when I mentioned those XIM overcoats I bought when I started the channel? They still show up everywhere. There are overcoats all year round, with and without lining, even so you don't get too warm anyway. But when you get an overcoat with lining, it's a whole different quality. And even a follower, once I saw her say, wow, that's awful. Saying it's shameless and that everyone can afford to buy one with lining, that's not it, because the ones without lining are the same price. At the time, this shameless one, which I even nicknamed Shameless because it didn't have a lining, I loved it. It was hot pink and I traveled everywhere with it, but it was shameless. You can't deny it. No excuses. We're going. Spoiler. By the time this video is up, I'll already be there. I usually don't share our travel destinations. I say, oh, we're going on a trip. I say we're going on a trip beforehand, but then later you'll already know we're going to Spain because that destination, right? We wanted to travel on my birthday tomorrow morning. We're going to leave on my birthday and all that. And I wanted a destination that wasn't too cold because Luke is still little. I'm still worried, I don't know, about him catching a cold. To make the trip more relaxed, especially since we're outside all day, this European destination is cold, but not as extreme as others. Even so, tomorrow, I'm excited. I bought it for myself, even if it's just to take a picture, guys. This one is funny. The forecast isn't that cold. The chat said to relax, that it won't be that cold and everything. My sister-in-law lived there and said it's cold this time of year, so I'm packing for all situations. I bought thermal clothes for him. For me, I already had some. I even went to buy more, but they were the same ones I already had. I went to Decathlon and got them just for Luquinha, so we're prepared. But according to my grandson, it won't be that cold. The expectation is that it won't be too cold and that it's an okay cold destination. But I bought it because that's just how I am. And guys, this one I bought in China. I found several small items there, like trinkets. In my next video, I'll show more things I've bought, but this one was really cute and cost about 30-something rials. Everything I'm telling you about here, like the clothes, I end up getting for free. I don't have the prices, but I'll leave all the links pinned in the first comment and also in the description. And I forget that I have to mention the price, so for example, these shoes, guys, I know how much they cost. They even still have the tag on. It's $439, $439. I shop on the Zezimol website and use a discount code for 10% off. One item already had a 15% discount, so I bought it with that. And another I got with the 10% code. I don't know the price of the ones from Renner, CNI, and Reaxo not airing. I bought them, exchanged a few items, and ended up with these. Now for Lucas, because it's sale season. The new collection isn't here yet, but we have several items to show. And guys, the kids' stuff is so cute. Look at this. This one was on sale, but the guy took off the tag, but I know it was from 80 to 60, or I don't know how much, to 69.90. This t-shirt for Lulu is so cute. I found matching shorts in the kids section at Airing. Both are a bit big since he's between sizes, moving from size 2 to 3, and this one is already a size 4. I've realized I'm not the same kind of mom my mom was. I'm trying, but honestly, I don't judge, and I see it doesn't help. Buying oversized clothes isn't helpful. They look bad when too big, and by the time they fit, the child is outgrowing them. Plus, they don't last through the seasons. So now that it's hot, he won't wear this, maybe not even next summer, maybe October this year or next. since he'll have grown by then. I'm not buying clothes much bigger than what he wore. I just got this one because it was on sale, the last piece, and I liked it. I thought he'd fit into it soon, but I don't think you should do that. I'll even give you this tip, even if you have an older daughter and you pass clothes down from one to the other, but I realized it's kind of silly, you know? He would walk around looking like he was wearing a frame, and by the time it actually fit, it was already perfect. Do you understand? And these little shorts, which I thought were really cute, have Aaron's logo and are all striped in white and green. Look how cute the details are in navy blue. This t-shirt is for him to wear now. It's size 3X-4, which should fit him. So, I think it would look great with these shorts, but it won't fit him yet, right? He already has several little beige shorts like this, so it'll look really cute on him. See, the little boat is nice. I told you guys, every season at Renner is different, right? Recently, I went there without expectations, bought several tops, and found a bunch of pants. In this video, I'll just show this one and save the others for next time. But guys, these pants are so beautiful, and they're from Blue Still. Wow, I shouldn't forget about the Blue Still shorts that I got too. The worst part is I can't miss the opportunity. I'll have to go get them. Hold on. Oh, guys, I'm being so forgetful. Whenever I go in for one item, I find more things. Well, let me just show you to give you an example of the sneakers I mentioned, which are inspired by the Adidas Sama. They're so cute. Everything looks good with them. Several followers have bought them and already love them. Kisses. She owns 3, always wears 1, keeps a backup, and alternates between the other 2. Because, in fact, they do get dirty a bit more easily since they're made of light-colored fabric. You know, it's a bit tricky, but they're versatile, the color is great, and everything goes well with them. Shorten the text by up to 26%. Keep proper names and places unchanged. Maintain the original speaker's perspective. Ensure grammatical accuracy. Only shorten, don't infer or add content. Now, here's your shortened text. Since slimmer sneakers are in style now, I find I can't wear my old chunky ones anymore. It's really funny. Those of us who work with fashion and actually spend a lot of time online, we're always in stores. I don't notice it with NATO. I can't tell or identify at what moment. The things I always used to wear, the ones I loved, stopped making sense, and other things that I thought had nothing to do with me started to make sense, you know? For example, the Samba sneakers. When they first came out, I said, wow, what an ugly shoe. Eventually, I found them cute, bought a few pairs, and now I only wear these slim sneakers. And those I had, the ones I was absolutely in love with, the ones I thought would be like an eternal marriage, it didn't work out, you know, it just stopped being that way. Fashion is funny, it makes us buy and get rid of things, and I barely notice when it happens. Oh, guys, this is for traveling. I bought it on Mercado Libre, actually because I saw an inspiration outfit. Bia, put the picture here on the side. Remind me to get it, please, of a girl all dressed in burgundy. I thought that look was beautiful. I bought this knit sweater from the men's section because it was the only burgundy knit I found. I'm giving a spoiler for the next video. I bought Adidas SL. They fit perfectly. I also have burgundy pants from Renan, so this outfit will look great. So here's the recommendation that I'll show in the next video. Oh, I also found these shorts from Shane that I bought. They're shorter. You guys have seen that these really micro shorts are in fashion, but since I'm kind of a medium party girl, it's not exactly what I'm imagining. I'll just wear them with tights and a long coat or something, but it's looking really stylish. The outfits I saw from bloggers and Pinterest inspirations look really cool. These micro shorts, I don't even know if I can pull them off, but I thought they were cute and the fabric is nice. I really liked them. So, like I told you guys, what I actually went to get was these shorts here from Renan. I found 2 more pairs of blue steel pants that day. It's Renan's style, which isn't mine, so I usually go through quickly and don't pay much attention, but I've picked up a few pieces I liked. It's rare for me to find things that suit me. There are many prints and items, but they seem more teen. The prints I mean are different. There's either a laid-back, youthful area or one with a vibe like farm, full of toucans, which is why I don't go there often. That day at Blue Steel, I found several nice pants, including these shorts. This expedition style and color are really trendy, and I thought they were cute. So, guys, it comes with a belt here. The black one wasn't ugly, and I always say I'm really picky about belts, but this belt is okay for me. But I'm going to cut it anyway because I think it has a lot. I'm not sure that these shorts have a lot of potential to be worn only with a black belt. Black with green feels heavier with brown, but it matches well. Many people think the shorts are cool for that reason. They turned out great. I highly recommend them. I thought I was going to have to take it to the seamstress. Look at me talking about my responsibility with scissors. I'm not skilled. I'm irresponsible. I cut it close and it worked out really well. I thought I was going to have to, open it up, take off the belt, and then sew it back together. That's why I wanted to have a little sewing machine so I could do all of that myself. But I think I'm going to do well in this class. I'm getting more and more confident. After my assistant said she noticed my talents, even I needed to talk about my talents in sewing, not with scissors. So guys, what did I tell you about that little belt? And which one was the perfect pair of shorts from Renner? I really hope there's something because I really miss Renner. These are the key pieces I'm referring to in my smart wardrobe. They don't stay in the collection. For example, at CNA, I recommend certain smart wardrobe pieces, pants, blazers, and Peruvian cotton t-shirts that are always available. You can visit CNA anytime. They're always part of the collection and in the store. Renner's situation is different. For example, Renner should keep these shorts. It's funny how you all tell me, Rita, to ask Renner to make things. Guys, I don't have that. It's not like that. We don't have access to that part, you know? It's the people from production anyway, from Renner's fashion team, who do the buying and everything. So imagine there must be a certain number of pieces and then they arrive at the store. I think they notice certain items that do very well and then repeat or expand on them. Or sometimes I notice some dresses that get repeated every year, just in different colors. There's the jumpsuit my mom loves, which comes back every year in different colors. So I think that according to the results, there are some pieces they always keep updating, but they're pieces that really stick around. I feel like there aren't that many things that I absolutely love. And these little shorts could be one of them, guys. Just imagine some amazing crepe shorts. They came in black and off-white. I got size 36 and they looked gorgeous. I've already worn them many times. It was from these that I took the belt to put on the jumpsuit, and it worked out perfectly, guys, really. When I went there to pick up the pieces, I also remembered my new pajamas from Renner, which is a recommendation for you all to buy polyamide pajamas because they're really comfortable. This is cool. It's fresh all year round. It's really comfortable to sleep in, especially when it's hot. Look, it even looks like Lycra, but it doesn't have elastane. It's soft and cool. It's this one right here. I got it in navy blue the day I picked it up. Oh wait, there's a button wrong. The day I picked it up, I saw that there was navy blue and pink. The blush pink was really pretty too. It's just that I thought the navy blue was more discreet. And besides, of course, it shows less when you sweat. The pink one reveals more, while the navy blue is more discreet with side lace. As a tip, I also recommend pajamas and these shaping shorts. I always buy size M even though S should fit me. So guys, I found this here. It fell when I was moving things around, also feeling confident, maybe not about the temperature, but about the outfits to deliver a lot of cool looks. I love these sneakers. I carried the whole time and brought them from the trip. On the trip, I mainly bought these and exchanged my iPhone. We asked if the new iPhone is better. I'm grateful I can upgrade, especially since it's for work. Here, yearly upgrades don't seem that different. For instance, my friend upgraded from the 13 to the 17 and said, "Girl, it's a whole different phone." The battery is lasting 2 days, so you really notice a big difference in battery life, how much it improves, how much longer it lasts, and of course the camera gets a lot better too. But personally, I didn't feel such a big difference because I went from the 16 to the 17, so since we're always upgrading, you don't really feel it that much. Then I bought New Balance 530 sneakers. I don't know the name of this color. I had already seen it on my previous trip and ended up buying it this time. I haven't seen it in stores in Brazil yet, but I'm sure it will arrive because it really has a winter vibe. It features plenty of velvet details, brown accents, and matches the bag I brought from my trip, so it will look great. I can't wait to wear it more and for cold weather to come. I'm already tired of the heat. What about you? It's funny since this year felt really cold, but now I'm tired of that too. I had finished all my outfits and worn every coat. In fact, I wore everything. And then I was hoping it would get warmer, but now I'm getting upset because it's getting too hot. It's time for it to cool down, though sometimes a cold front hits, but I don't know how long it lasts. Soon the intense heat will return. Hope you enjoyed my hashtags, small shopping hauls, and fruits we all love. I always warn people not to judge in these videos since I know they'll comment, "Wow, that's so much stuff, how frivolous. Does she really use all of that?" And I don't know what else, but keep in mind that this is our job. So in fact, we have a lot of opportunities and access. We get a lot of items because brands want us to show them. We're influencers now. The stores want us to be seen wearing outfits like this. They offer a plan where we buy something but still keep this access. I work in this field and know you want to see fashionable, beautiful things and understand trends. If I don't share the latest bags or trending content, following me wouldn't make much sense, right? So the final message isn't for you not to judge me, but for you to judge everything you see a little less. Especially the things we secretly want but won't admit. You might say, "But I don't actually want a bag like that." I know, but I love having this. So I want you to be able to achieve what makes sense for you in your life, what you love to have. For example, for me, I love having it. When I see someone buy a watch I want, it reminds me I have several watch plans myself. I'll discuss this watch I bought in my next video. Anyway, I understand when someone buys a watch or a purse. I say, wow, that's awesome. That's beautiful. I want it too. I'm happy for the other person. So be happy for others if they got a new car, because I think sometimes you also want to get a new car. You want that too. If they bought a new house, be happy for them, because the universe, it sees what we feel and it brings more of that feeling to us. So if I look at someone else's achievement, whether it's superficial or not, in my opinion, and whether I want that or not, it's an achievement that costs money, but it was their dream, so they must be happy. If I see it in a positive light, the universe will say, wow, I'm going to send her more because she also likes to have, to possess. Anyway, and if I see it in a positive light, I affirm, I attract a lot. Be grateful for everything you already have. Believe you can be next, because I always say nothing is impossible. If it's possible for someone, I want to be next too. If I see someone achieve or grow in some way, I feel happy for their accomplishment. And I think that opens doors, because it's easier when someone has already gone there and achieved something, when someone has already gone there and done it, The second person will always have some shortcut, will already have some tips. So go after people who are thriving, who are growing. Take their advice, use them as inspiration. May life become more peaceful and prosperous in every way. Be grateful for what you have already achieved, for what you already have, and look kindly upon what you want or don't want to have, simply by being a lighthearted person. If you don't have the media, just not judging already helps a lot in our lives. I'm not really worried about my heart or judgments, but I'm a little afraid of how much that can bring out something bad in people. And I want them to rethink that feeling so it can be worked on more inside them, I think that's the final message. Regardless of what you think of me, start noticing that feeling in yourself, what comes up in you when you see something nice in others and appreciate it. I'll mention maybe in the next video that Natinho was making more content. We always have the same supporters, myself included. Even now, I have very few friends. Out of everyone I know, maybe only 2 support me and cheer me on. And you can be sure, friends, if you're watching this video, I do this for you. Take a look and see if I don't react to everything you post when you share an achievement. So we know those few people we can count on, that we, me and you who are watching, can be those few people, that the people who are achieving things can count on this support, and that more people can celebrate our victories, because they will come. So big kiss, and see you in the next video. If you made it to the end, leave some love. We enjoy a shopping spree. We're God's spoiled little girls. See you next time.